Hotfix Era is a complete software application for the creation of rhinestone, sequin, and spangle transfers. Starting from an image created in any graphic application, from a photo, drawing, or simply from your idea, Hotfix Era gives you all the tools to digitize the artwork and create outstanding designs to produce transfers with your equipment. Hotfix Era can export designs to vinyl and laser cutters to create rhinestone stencils. Hotfix Era can also export designs to most automatic rhinestone and sequin motif-making machines. Same designs can be exported to machines of different kind and brands. Hotfix Era is not just a plugin. Hotfix Era does not require to purchase any other external program, since all the tools the designer needs to perform all related activities are included. Hotfix Era excels in many aspects, among others: modern, productive, easy to learn, and easy to use user interface. It does not require any external programs. It covers all activities, which are perfectly integrated. It includes a huge set of creation tools to produce outstanding designs. Full editing allows to adjust each element, each object, and blocks of objects for all object types. The design can start from a raster image from a photo, an image file, a scanned image, an image created in a graphic application, or a raster image downloaded from the internet. The user can choose the method to digitize raster images. Classic digitizing, using the image as a reference to create object. Assisted digitizing, interactive process to create object. The user can also start a design using a vector image from a graphic vector file, a vector image created in some graphic application, a vector image downloaded from the internet, or the user can simply create new shapes on the fly. When art comes from vector images, digitizing is accurate and immediate. Hotfix Era offers many tools for the creation of designs. The user can insert objects of any shape, letters from pre-digitized fonts, letters from TrueType fonts, and pre-digitized motifs. While the design is being created, the sequence of objects is converted into a sequence of beads and machine commands. Created designs can be exported to vinyl or laser cutters for the creation of rhinestone stencils. According to the software configuration, the same designs can be also exported to most brands and models of automatic motif-making machines. Hotfix Era includes a vectorizer module, which converts raster images into vector objects. It makes graphic editing much easier. Hotfix Era includes features to edit and combine vector objects. No need to use other graphic applications for basic editing. Any object created in Hotfix Era can be fully edited in detail: geometry editing, properties editing, and blocks editing. Not only the program can edit objects, it can also edit beads individually or block of beads. As you can see, Hotfix Era is a standalone software product that includes the required features for all activities related to rhinestone, sequin, and spangle designs in a single application. No need to learn or purchase any other software. This is an all-in-one product. Modern user interface. Here's how Hotfix Era looks like. Elegant windows which are very easy to understand. At the top of the screen there are several bands containing groups of tools arranged in tabs organized to facilitate the learning and the use of the program. They look familiar because they have the same style and way of use as the Microsoft Office software package. The bands can be visible at the time they need to be used, but not all at the same time. To achieve greater productivity while working, Hotfix Era shows new bands of tools automatically that adapt to the available tasks at any time. They are dynamic context bands. Hotfix Era makes the work easier and more productive by showing the groups of tools available only when they may be required, without filling the screen with an excessive number of buttons, as other applications do. Below the bands of tools, there's the main toolbar. It shows the main functions that allow users to choose among the most basic activities that Hotfix Era offers: create new objects, edit objects, and convert objects. Hotfix Era allows users to work with several designs at the same time. This can be useful when users want to use parts of several designs to build a new one, to create several designs almost simultaneously, or to compare several designs. Users can switch between the designs through the color tabs. The workspace is the place where the design on progress is graphically displayed. Hotfix Era offers many useful view options for this area. At the left of the work area, there's a vertical toolbar. According to the activity that is being carried out, this bar can adopt different functionality. The document map shows a list of the objects included in the design in an easy-to-understand format. Anytime an object is selected within the document map, it is also automatically selected in the workspace. And in the same way, any object selected within the workspace is also automatically selected in the document map. At the same time, the bands of tools is updated to reflect the properties and actions that apply to the selected object. While the most commonly used properties of the selected object are presented in the context band, the Object Inspector displays all the properties that can be modified. Changes made on object properties are reflected graphically in the workspace instantly. As mentioned, the organization, the modern user interface, and the dynamic of use of Hotfix Era turn this software easy to learn, easy to use, and extremely productive. There are two aspects when we talk about creation tools. What can we create? It refers to the individual parts to create, object types, fill types, and properties. How can we create? It refers to the available options to digitize the objects, the digitizing modes. The basic object types are paths. They are open or closed shapes of a single stroke, created with lines or curves. There are several properties to control the fill style of these objects. Areas. They are areas defined by the contour. Many fill styles are available for this object type, with many properties to adjust the final desired look. Digitizing modes. Geometric shapes. This method is useful when the objects to create have geometric shapes. Hotfix Era offers many predefined shapes ready to pick and use. The procedure is as simple as inserting the desired geometric shape, adjusting its dimension, and placing it in the correct place. Classic manual digitizing. This is the most used method because it allows to digitize any shape and offers total control over the result. The procedure requires that the user defines the geometry of the object by inserting straight or curved nodes, following the shape of the art that is used as a reference. The curves can be arc or Bezier type. Assisted digitizing. This method allows to accelerate the digitizing through the automatic recognition of the contours of the regions defined by their colors in the raster images. Just click on a region defined by a color, and Hotfix Era will define the geometry of the object. Hand-free digitizing. Users can create objects easily by simply dragging the cursor around the work area. If the shape of the created object approaches a regular geometric shape, the software recognizes it and adjusts it to give it precision. Vectors digitizing. When the art that is used to create the design comes from a vector graphics, or if the art is imported from commercial graphic applications, the digitizing is automatic and the result is precise. Lettering system. The lettering system allows to add texts to designs without requiring any digitizing. Hotfix Era includes a library of ready-to-use fonts pre-digitized by professional designers. It is only necessary to choose the font, write the text, indicate the layout of the letters, and adjust the text according to the design requirements. Hotfix Era allows to modify the text in general, the letters individually, and each of the objects that make up the letter also individually, providing absolute control over the result. In addition, Hotfix Era can read TrueType fonts and convert them to objects. You can install an innumerable number of TrueType fonts available on the internet and quickly create designs with automatically digitized letters. Fine-tuning. Before the design is exported to cutters or automatic machines, it is very easy to edit each part of the design in detail.